The way that I approach my work, it's telling the story and being a support of the story from the standpoint of clothing and how the characters might choose their clothing for a specific scene or moment. I see my work as a very powerful part of the creative process for the director, for the actors, and then how it plays with the presentation overall and how the audience engages with it. When I was asked by Steven to design West Side Story, I was very aware that West Side Story, the original Broadway production, was done in 1957. So it was important for Steven to recreate the world of 1957 New York City than everything that was going on, in that time. The way that I created the contrast of the Caucasian community, as it relates to the Jets, and then the Sharp community as it relates to that Latinx community. For the Jets, the film opens up where they are essentially in their playground. So with the Jets, I work to keep them in cool tones and a lot of blues and greens and grays, and some of that was influenced by my use of denim and thinking about jeans and how American jeans have become actually in our modern culture versus the Puerto Rican community or the Shards, where they are, they're in more warm tones, and warm tones that, kind of dip into where they've come from, the tropical colors that they've come from. I knew that the purple dress that Rita Moreno wore in the original film, and also Chita Rivera in the original Broadway show, it was going to be important to find a look for Anita, played by Ariana DeBose, that would feel as iconic as that dress could be. So as I was choosing colors, and choosing colors surrounding her, and choosing, patterns that would surround her as well, because there's a lot of floral prints that I used within that as well. Again, to be reflective of the tropical island that they had come from and that they're even singing about. One of the original things that Steven Spielberg asked me to do when he was asking me to design the show was that he wanted for the white dress for Maria to stay part of the design. I loved that idea because, it speaks to her innocence. It also speaks to culturally to where she's coming from and her connection to the Catholic Church and the potentially feeling oppressed by that, that kind of pressure, where she is as a young woman trying to evolve and grow and expand and really be, embrace this new space that she's in. Part of the white dress and that look for Maria is the red belt. And, Steven, again, was very smart in having Anita take the belt off of her outfit that she had planned for the Dance to the Gym and handing it over to Maria, really as a, it's a metaphor for, kind of ushering her into womanhood and that kind of positive energy, that kind of sisterhood. Been dealing with race issues in America, and it's our most American social battle. So I think that with what has transpired, what all of us have experienced in the last 2 years, definitely it speaks to that, and it speaks to just the question of what does it take to come together. Having a musical that can be filled with joy and positive energy and excitement, and it holds both. West Side Story has these huge numbers, beautiful music, and so I think that we need something that we can embrace and feel good about, and I think that West Side Story provides that.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.